Let's not dress it up. A draw at Anfield against newly promoted Sunderland, that isn't good enough. No matter how you spin it. Yes, we haven't drawn in ages. And technically, it's not a loss. But in the context of our season, a draw feels like a defeat with better marketing. These are fixtures Liverpool teams, and any Liverpool team really, should be winning. And the fact that we're even debating whether a point is acceptable, that says a lot about where we are right now. I went back through some of Arne Slot's quotes from the post-match press conference, and honestly, they don't help my mood. He spoke about Cody Gakpo struggled in the 1v1 and how at times we were basically waiting for a moment of magic or a set piece to bail us out. And I don't know about you, but there's a red flag for me. Liverpool should never be in a space where hopefully someone produces magic, is an attacking game plan. We had 23 shots, 4 on target. 4. And most of the shots felt like desperation, Dom letting one fly from distance, and the build-up wasn't giving him anything. Isak having to drift wide and shoot from poor angles. Gakpo cutting inside into traffic. We're predictable right now. Too slow in the wide channels, too hesitant in half spaces, and completely unsure what to do once we reach the edge of the box. And speaking of Isak, 14 touches. 14! You spend that kind of money on a striker and then starve him of service. It's criminal. And I don't think he's blameless. He can still offer more movement off the ball. But the system isn't playing to his strengths at all. And we aren't creating those clever cutbacks. We aren't sliding passes between the centre-backs. We aren't crossing from good zones. We're asking him to play off scraps. And let me give a bit of credit. Let me just pause here. Give credit where it's due. Federico Cassa. And every time he steps onto the pitch, he brings urgency, he brings energy and purpose. He hasn't played 150 league minutes this season, but he's produced goals, assists, and last night he saved us with a goal line clearance. Beautiful. After one pass from the keeper, cut right through the entire middle. And that alone tells you how vulnerable we are. But it also tells you how much Cassa cares. He wants it. And for me, he has to start the next game. No excuses. Now, the big talking point is the manager. And I'm going to be straight with you because I'm always honest on this platform. And right now, I don't see how he turns this around. I want him to succeed. I really do. I really do. He's a good man. And he arrived, when he came, I was optimistic, but the performances are going backwards. The confidence gone. The patterns just aren't clicking. And the players, they don't look convinced by the system anymore. 9 losses and 4 wins in our last 14 matches. And, if that was any other club, the manager would be gone. Simple as that. And we're clinging onto last season's credit in the bank. But that isn't enough to justify what we're seeing right now. And the longer it drags out, the messier it's going to get. For the fans, for the squad, and for the club's direction. Do I think that the club has a shortlist? Yes, I do. Liverpool isn't reckless. Hughes and Edwards, they know exactly what the next steps are if things don't improve. But my worry is the timing. How long do we let this go on before decisive action is taken? I don't enjoy being negative. Anyone who watches my channel knows I'm naturally hopeful. Smile. But there's a big difference between being hopeful and ignoring what's right in front of us. The football isn't good. It's not effective and it's not improving. But I'll end with this. If you saw something positive last night, drop it in the comments, please. If there's a player you think that deserves more time, if there's a moment you think we should build from, let me know. Because right now, the fan base is searching for any spark, any sign that this season isn't completely gone. Help us out. But before you head out, hit a like button, subscribe if you're new here, and let's keep the conversation going. I'll have more content coming up before the next match, and we'll break down some tactics again with that one, and we'll look at some issues if there are. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you soon.